Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Legal Information, Law Insights. I am Advocate Mukund Mahajan. In today's video, we'll explore the legal, political, and international implications of India's recent airstrike, codenamed Operation Sindoor, conducted at midnight on 7th May 2025 by the Indian Air Force. What happened? Was the operation justified under law? And how did the world react? One background of the incident. On 22nd April 2025, a brutal terrorist attack took place in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir, killing 26 civilians, including Nepalese nationals. The attack was allegedly orchestrated by terrorist groups operating from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, POK. In response, on 7th May 2025, the Indian Air Force carried out precision airstrikes across the line of control, LOC, targeting terrorist launch pads and camps in POK. This operation was given the code name Operation Sindoor. 2. Constitutional and legal authority for airstrikes. Under Article 73 of the Indian Constitution, the executive power of the Union extends to matters related to national defence, external affairs, and the armed forces. The Cabinet Committee on Security, CCS, headed by the Prime Minister, is the apex body that authorizes such strategic actions. This framework allows India to take swift military decisions in national interest. Moreover, this action is also supported by India's customary practice of self-defense under domestic and international obligations. 3. International law justification. India's response aligns with Article 51 of the UN Charter, which permits self-defense in case of an armed attack. The Pahalgam terror attack qualifies as an armed attack. International law today accepts preemptive and retaliatory self-defense, especially post 9/11. India's position is further strengthened by the principle of state responsibility, as terror groups were operating from foreign territory with alleged state support. India also ensured proportionality and distinction to core principles of international humanitarian law, IHL. 4. Statements from the Indian government and military. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation stating, "India will never bow down to terrorism. We will act decisively and responsibly." The Indian Air Force declared, "The strikes were precise, intelligence-led, and proportionate to neutralize imminent threats." The Indian Army confirmed that multiple terror launch pads were destroyed and future attacks were averted. The Defence Minister noted that the operation was a strong but limited action under international law. 5. Media and public reactions. Indian media hailed the strike as a strong and calibrated response. Times Now called it India's firm reply to terror. The Hindu focused on the legal precision and diplomatic message. International media reactions were mixed but mostly restrained. BBC reported it as India's strategic counter-terror operation. The Guardian emphasized India's legal right to act in self-defense. Al Jazeera acknowledged that India avoided civilian casualties. No major country condemned the strike, most urged calm and restraint, showing tacit acceptance of India's legal reasoning. Disputed claims of aircraft losses. During the course of Operation Sindoor, Pakistan claimed that its forces had shot down 5 Indian fighter jets, including 3 Rafale aircraft, 1 Sukhoi Su-30 MKI, 1 MiG-29, and an Israeli-built drone. However, the Indian government categorically denied these claims, stating that no such losses occurred and describing Pakistan's assertions as misinformation. Meanwhile, independent sources confirmed the crash of 3 Indian aircraft in Indian-administered Kashmir, but the causes of these crashes remain unverified, with no conclusive evidence linking them directly to Pakistani action. As of now, the matter remains disputed and lacks independent confirmation. 6. Legal analysis and summary. The operation was legally justified under domestic constitutional provisions, international law, and UN principles. India followed due process, sought to avoid escalation, and maintained proportionality. The naming of the operation, Sindoor, symbolized both sacrifice and sanctity, evoking emotional and national significance. Comparison with 2019 Balakot airstrike. Trigger: The 2019 Balakot airstrike was in response to the Pulwama attack, where 46 Indian security personnel were killed. Execution: India targeted a Jaish-e-Mohammed training camp in Balakot, Pakistan. Pakistan denied significant damage, and subsequent analysis questioned the effectiveness of the strikes. Compared to 2019, Operation Sindoor appears more strategically targeted, with a clearer legal framework and international narrative backing India's stance on self-defense. Conclusion: India's Operation Sindoor 2025 stands as a case study in balancing national security, legal frameworks, and international diplomacy. It shows how law and military action can go hand in hand when executed within a principled framework. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it informative, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for more legal insights. I will meet you in the next video soon. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.